Hey everybody, we've been playing Marvel Strike Force for 2 months now. We put together a fun roster with lots of X-Men. We're starting to see what this little overpower bonus is all about. I don't know. Well, there's a big beef about it right now. I don't care. I'm having fun farming all the teams I want to farm. I'm starting to really understand all of these game modes. I've got a farming path laid out in front of me for what I want to farm in the game. And yeah, just generally it's going pretty well. So let's take a look together at 2 months playing Marvel Strike Force. Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad. Oh, excuse me, Marvel Strike Force dad, Nooch, too good. Again, guys, it's 2 months, and this was a really different, this continues to be a really different and unique adventure for me, and something I think I really needed to do to see what a game outside the Galaxy of Heroes universe looks like. And for me, it's been highly educational and really interesting, because a game like this I like to play because I'm familiar with the characters in the game. I farmed up my X-Men first because they give you the X-Men, they give you the Spidey pals, they give you the Sinister Six, they give you the Out of Time, they give you all these different teams that really tie into what's going on in the game. And I've been able to farm up these teams. I'm really making some solid progress. I've decided I'm going to go after Logan in the game, so we're going to have a lot of fun getting that put together over the next several months to get Logan on the roster and to make things happen. You guys out there are, somebody mentioned in comments one time that they felt like everybody that comments on my videos about Marvel Strike Force has PTSD about the game. And it was an interesting comment because it's, I really, I can't disagree with that. The people that are following me for Galaxy of Heroes right now, but they used to play Marvel Strike Force, are all just like, you had to keep farming after the end game, you got to keep paying for blah, 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 blah. And it's a constant chase of a game. So my goal with this game now, 2 months in, where I'm fully on board. I figured out how all the game modes work. I understand how the new events launch. There's still stuff for me to learn, of course. I need to get these, I'm trying to get these, I've got to get more of my credits on there for the, anyway. I've got a full grasp on how all the game modes work right now. It was a really great experience for me to step outside my comfort zone, play a new game that I knew I'd be interested in the characters, and see what it was like. And I was confused about all these game modes, about the campaigns versus the events, about how the characters leveled up. I was confused for a good month to month and a half. And we've emerged from that confusion now, and I understand the game. I have a pretty good grasp on how the game works. Now, I'm not to the end game yet. You know, I get it. I'm still kind of in the honeymoon phase of the game at the moment. But, hey, no complaints from me. I'm having a good time farming all these characters. So let's talk about what's going on in my roster and farming Logan. So the Logan event just came and went. And I guess it was out in February, then they launched it again in April, so I would think this summer I'll have that Logan event back here for me. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah. I would think this summer I'll have that Logan event back. The cool thing is I was able to get some characters here, like I got some more shards of Captain Carter, I got some red stars for Namor, you know, I got Star Jammer or Star Brand here, etc. So we grabbed a bunch of characters. I couldn't get all of them, because I think if I'd have been more aware of the event, I started spending my 100 Power Core refreshes about halfway through the event, and I think I could have gotten through more stuff if I needed to, but I'm definitely getting my teams prepped for the next time this comes around, and I'll be excited to unlock Logan. I think if I determined right, if I can get the 1.1 million tier, I can unlock Logan at like a 4 or 5 star level, and that's fine with me to get started on the account. So we've got a goal in mind. I am a guy that's all about farming goals. I get that this is more of a loot box game where there's a lot more randomness to the characters that you open, so you can't necessarily, you know, direct your farming path exactly where you want it to be. You kind of got to take it as it comes, but the teams that I've been given and the characters that have been provided to me along the way, I feel like they've done a really good job building this game up to the point where you do get relevant teams on your roster, and then you got to build up those relevant teams to get you to where you need to be in the end game. As far as feeling the crunch of having to farm the newest and greatest teams to get there, I feel zero of that so far, and it's going to be my next video this week. We'll be talking about that in a video. You know, do we got to farm the end game to really enjoy this game? I think the answer is no, but I'll get more into that down the road. I love my X-Men, you guys. You know, X-Men was the second comic book I started collecting back in the early 80s. My buddy, Bobab. Hey, Bobab, you out there? I tried to find you on Facebook. I can't find you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're still around. But he was my buddy in 5th grade. He was actually drawing pictures of Colossus. It was during the John Byrne run, right? John Byrne leading into John Romita Jr. They're running X-Men. So he was drawing like John Byrne Colossus, and he was really, you know, a talented artist in 5th grade. I just wonder what happened to him. Great guy. Would love to talk to him again. We just had 1 year of friendship. My dad was in the Air Force. We moved around a lot. But I've collected a lot of X-Men. In fact, I got 2 full X-Men teams and then a little bit extra. Oh, Sunfire can be upgraded. Let's do that. It's been a real pleasure of mine to get these X-Men up and running, and I'm having fun doing that. So I've kind of got them where I need them to be, and I kind of stopped when I started to see that I wanted to go out there and set a farming path and maybe go after Logan. I wasn't sure yet. I stopped gearing up my X-Men, and I started saving up all that gear and like training modules, whatever we call these, training materials. I started saving all this stuff for my squads that are gonna unlock Logan for me. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I've been able to do a lot of work on that. If we look at, I've got my Orcus. There's 1 node there that's just villains, or 2 nodes for villains in that Logan adventure. I think my Orcus should do just fine there. I'm farming my Bio Heroes. What is it again? Let me get down here. Bio, I think it's Cosmic Bio. Yeah, Cosmic Bio. And for that, I've actually been farming the full Fantastic Four. And you guys are telling me, don't farm Human Torch. He hasn't been touched in a long time. He's not going to be good. I don't care. I'm going to farm that Fantastic Four. We'll see if they can get me through that node. If they can't, I'll figure something out. I'll save up a bunch of, you know, stuff that I can get somebody else geared up with. I got the Thing being farmed too. And who knows? You know, there's a movie coming out. Last I heard, there's a Fantastic Four movie coming out. Maybe we'll get a little rework of these guys. I don't know. I'm still new here. I don't know how reworks work. I absolutely am sure that we will get the new Fantastic Four released with their new costumes. And instead of Invisible Woman, she'll be Sue Richards. And instead of Human Torch, he'll be Johnny Storm. Or she might be Sue Storm. Sorry about that. She wouldn't be Sue Richards, right? She'd be Sue Storm. We don't do that anymore. Mr. Fantastic will be Reed Richards, and the Thing will probably be Ben Grimm. So that'll be a real easy second Fantastic Four team that they'll put in the game with new costumes. Maybe we'll get a rework. You never know. We'll see. So I'm farming those guys. Loki is needed for Logan. We got to get our out of time. So Captain America, Captain Carter, Black Knight, etc. We got to have a skill team, which is going to be my Spider-Verse team here. That's going to be my skill team I'm putting together. And then I have to have Emma Frost and these guys. They are the Cabal. So the Cabal and Emma Frost. I'm working on upgrading all of these characters to get ready for Logan next time around. I don't think you need them at 7 stars. I have learned in this game, kind of a cool thing, 7 stars doesn't hold you back from gear, so I can keep gearing these guys. You know, if you look at my Scientist Supreme, I can give her a little training here. Thank you very much. That probably was not needed, but you know, you get the idea. I'm at level 84. Let's take her up to where she needs to be. And I actually, if I go, that's a lot of pieces of gear I need for her, so I'm not going to get there today. But, you know, a lot of opportunity, and I'm really enjoying putting these teams together. Nimrod, something I remember from the comics as well. And when we look at me being 2 months in, when I first got going here, you guys know, I talked about it a lot. These menus were a giant mess for me. I didn't understand the menus. The game modes were unlocking shortly. I didn't have simming early on. I was very confused. Now I'm going in here and I'm just gonna grabbing it and doing sim battles with these guys. And I will go in, like if I get an extra little bit of time, I open the game up, just go through and just maybe do a couple sims and maybe climb higher on the reward ladder, even though I've been grabbing it. These aren't doing very well. I've been grabbing the max rewards and the milestones every time. Like I do this, I just knock this out now. I've got enough teams to knock it out. But if I can go higher in the rankings and get some good stuff from my storm here, why not? Maybe I can finish in the top 45 or top 65. I don't know. Whatever. I'll take some more stuff for my storm. So, been having fun with that. I understand the shops. The shops still need some work for me. You know, there's so many shops, and so much going on, but I definitely started to buy all these pieces because I've got so much gold in the game. But I definitely started to buy all these pieces. If they're under 1,000 or under 2,000 really, I'm buying more of them every time they pop up in here. The purple, I'm grabbing those. So really got a good grasp on the game. I've decided on a farming path, and for me, that's a really, really important thing, to have a farming path in front of me that I'm going for. And that's really what this is all about. 2 months into Marvel Strike Force, we're having fun. I'll have some more to say about the game in the coming days and weeks. There's some fun little announcements coming about me with Marvel Strike Force. Just stay tuned and see what's out there. But we're going to continue the game, continue to have a lot of fun. We'll keep covering the game here with at least a couple videos a week. That's all we got for today. I don't have any Cosmic Crucible this week to throw at you because it was all out there. It's not quite started yet. I hope you have a great day. I will definitely talk to you very soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch Too Good.